you all know I am arguably the biggest Ananta shill. That's because I genuinely freaking like the game. It is shaping up to be one of the coolest non-gacha games of its respective kind, having some gacha elements or styles of play while also not, and expanding on the genre in a way that no other game has done before. Do It Night Abyss tried, but no other game has done before. I am at Gamescom right now. I've been at Gamescom for like 2 days, 3 days as of this video going live. We got to participate in the opening live event where we got to see the trailer for Ananta. There were a bunch of us. We have Pokey, we have Stepharu, and then Genizad, me, Mrs. Stix, Brax, and Sevi. Then we reacted to the trailer. We got to see all the things happening with it. We then had the opportunity to look at other games, like we looked at Bringer. We then happened to find the Ananta section area booth over. Well, I'm not going to disclose where. I have a very specific, very interesting video coming soon. This is a very big video with information that you do not have at all. Nobody has yet. I'm going to have a video going over everything I possibly can. This is a video that you can all look forward to, that you can anticipate. I also went to the Love and Deep Space and Infinity Nikki booth, and I got to see some very interesting things. And the topic of this video, though, what I want to talk about today is, interestingly, it is tied to Ananta, but it's not directly concerning Ananta. No, we have a lot more of that coming soon. We met, both Mrs. Stix and I, Dawei, the man, the myth, the legend himself. As you can see, we were at the booth for Ananta. Dawei himself was, and I just want to point this out here. Like, the reason I'm doing this is because I was really excited to meet the guy. I love meeting studio programmers, developers, artists. I love meeting CEOs, evidently. And I thought this was a really cool experience. Multiple different content creator friends and myself got pictures with Dawei at multiple different areas over the convention. Some of them were out in the hall. Some were in completely different halls. Some were at completely different booths. But this in specific, I want to cover it because I just want to set a few things straight. Dawei apparently paid a visit to the Ananta booth at Gamescom 2026. What happened was, you can see in right here, right? This is where we were. Dawei came out. And there was Braxophone, Genizad, Sweetly, Sevi, Mr. Pokey, Gotcha Smack, and a few other content creators. We all got pictures with him. He had appeared at multiple different booths all over Gamescom, chilling with the other CEOs, having fun playing games, just having a great time. But while the vast majority of people seem to be happy with this, the only people who fight between each other are the fans. Meanwhile, the other CEOs are hanging out together. He was also hanging out with Love and Deep Space CEO at last year's Gamescom 2. Unlike Tribalism Online, most companies are friendly and enjoy new games like new people, which is why I always stress, by the way, to not be tribalistic and to just chill and have fun, like multiple games. I like Genshin, I like Star Rail, I like ZZZ, I like Wuwa, I like Arknights Enfield, NTE. I like all these games. Literally, that's why I cover them. The reason why I want to expand on this is because there is this narrative here that is being pushed on Reddit. Thank God some people have been downloading this, because it is a weird-ass narrative that they're trying to create, a weird-ass agenda that they're trying to push. He was not at the Ananta booth. That is what this guy says, but he was instead at the Where Winds Meet booth. Yeah, you know what? He was at the Where Winds Meet booth. He was also at the Sea of Remnants booth. He was also at the Ananta booth. He was also at multiple other booths all around the convention, because you know what? He's a dude that enjoys playing video games, that just wanted to see other developers, wanted to see other CEOs, that just wanted to check in and see other games. Where Winds Meet is a fun game. Ananta is a game that is coming out. Why would you not want to either like check out the competition or just see some of the other talented developers in action, to see some other hotly anticipated games? Right? Is that a weird concept to grasp? Stix is, and then you see a grifter tribalistic CC sponsored by NetEase. Yeah, I am sponsored by NetEase. You know who else I'm sponsored by? Hoyoverse. They sponsor me for ZZZ, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact. You know what? I've done 4 Genshin Impact sponsors this year. 2 Honkai Star Rail and 1 ZZZ. Yeah. I've done almost 10 sponsored Hoyoverse videos this year. So yeah, I am sponsored by NetEase, but I'm also sponsored by Hoyoverse. I'm also sponsored by Kudo Games for Wuhan PGR. I'm also sponsored by Hypergriff for Arknights Enfield. I'm also sponsored by Hada Studios for NTE. I'm also sponsored by literally all your fucking favorite games. So shut the fuck up. Tribalistic Grifter. Yes, I play a lot of gacha games because I have fun playing them. Tribalistic, literally, yeah. I made some videos on various different gacha games over the years, and they were fun. Like, I'm not going to pretend I didn't. I'm not going to pretend that I didn't engage in tribalism a while ago. And at a certain point, I realized, holy shit, these people are fucking morons. And I stopped it. I actually grew as a person and stopped it. I've continued to try and shut this shit down repeatedly, but there are idiots like this guy right here that continue to push this weird fake-ass agenda. And then Riven here pointed out maybe Dawei has legs. It could be different places at different times. Strange concept, right? And this devolved into just attacks and criticism and just generally being an idiot. Nothing screams tribalism more than your comment. So what actually happened is he went ahead here and linked, and this is important because we were, like I noted earlier, right? We were there with Mr. Pokey. We were there with Braxophone and various other CCs. But as you can see right here, and this is where they're claiming, you know, we're lying and, you know, not sharing, not expressing information, you know, accurately, and because he came from the Where Winds Meet booth, right? You can see over here, yeah, the dude was at the Where Winds Meet booth. That is their argument. Now let me show you my argument to prove my point. Watch this right here. And I know, shocking, right? There is the Ananta booth. Oh my God, he came out of the Ananta booth. Wow. Yeah, he came out of the Ananta booth. Here we are. We're just chilling there, you know, having a good time. And then multiple different CCs got out in front of him and started taking pictures with him. Now, let me fast forward to the point that I'm at, that Mrs. Stix and I are at, just to prove who. You can see me right there, right? I am standing there with my phone, ready to take a picture. And then shortly after Steparo comes, Mrs. Stix and I get in line, go in front, take our picture with him. This was right after he exited from the Ananta booth. So these people are trying to push this weird ass narrative saying that because we're sponsored by NetEase, we're lying. What? Like, in what world? This guy just, I don't know, maybe he just really hates NetEase, and he evidently really hates me as well. He just probably didn't like that I had an issue with, you know, an update for a game that he really does like. Or, you know what? I can't even think of a reason. This is just genuine, like, severe fucking retardation. This right here. He's saying that I'm tribalistic. He's trying to discredit content creators that were there. There are people trying to discredit content creators in the comment section of the tweets with Dawei. No. We're chilling playing video games. We're at a convention playing video games. And you know what? Dawei was there. He came out of the Ananta booth. As we showed, we took pictures with him. And then he went on his way. He probably went to another booth. He was probably having fun at another booth. He was probably having fun at the Ananta booth. He was probably having fun at the Where Winds Meet booth. Who the hell cares? The guy was evidently there. This right here, this is not a lie. It's not a fabrication. It is the genuine, honest truth. Why would I lie? Why would other content creators lie? I think it's awesome. I really do. That Dawei went to visit Ananta. I think that just shows that he's interested in the game and he's curious to see what it has to offer. So is the rest of the world. Seriously, this is awesome. It's developers and CEOs going to each other's booths and just trying out the games, because at the end of the day, the dude's a gamer. We're all gamers and we all just want to have fun playing games. And evidently he is too. And people are trying to spin it in a way that discredits people and promotes tribalism under the guise of not being tribalistic. Yeah. Good job. So the point of this is just to prove Dawei was there. And evidently he had fun, right? That's the whole point of this thing. It's the whole point of the convention. It's the whole point of just being a gamer, having fun playing games. You know, stop being a tribalistic piece of shit. And just like, if you don't like it, if you don't like me, if you don't like the game, if you don't like whoever, just stop engaging with it, stop watching it, and just leave. Seriously, it is that easy. We possess the unique ability to do this as human beings. As for Dawei, I hope you enjoyed Ananta, because